because you're going to meet a girl that looks like with nothing about anything but shoes. Best friend, but I don't know, shoes have got to come in a real close second. We are surrounded, look at it this morning, surrounded by some very, very glamorous designs, the must-haves for the season. But this morning we're going to talk to a blogger, Matt Jordan, who's going to tell us everything we need to know. Good morning, Matt. Great to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, listen, when did you get started, this fascination with shoes?
Well, I've always worked in shoes, so about 6 months ago I started up my own public relations company, and we specialise in digital media. And I was going out and I was talking to clients and I was explaining why their brands needed to engage in alternative online activity like blogs and forums. And everyone was just like sort of scratching their head and looking at me, and nobody really understood what I was talking about. So I thought, well, probably best if I actually do this myself.
But shoes yourself. Why, as a bloke, did you get into your first job as a shoe buyer?
I just landed in it. Just by accident.
Right on your high heels.
Yeah, right on my high heels.
Tippy little stilettos. Well, this morning we do have some fab shoes.
We sure do.
What are the trends that we're looking for? Because, you know, that's where you're going. We need to know the direction the next 6 months. Because let's face it, a lot of shoes can be expensive. We have the practical sort. And then, you know, the serious trends. So where are we going?
All right, well, we're starting off with little flats. I mean, flats are a key trend.
Yeah. Yeah, just hold it there so we can all have a look. Yeah, the flats have been around a little while. Very practical.
It is practical. And I mean...
And cool looking.
How cute are these? They're a little Marc Jacobs Mouse ballet flat. And I mean, they've caused a storm around the world. And these are from DJs. And I know that... I think this was the last pair that they had left.
Yeah.
Super cute. And I mean, practical, as you said.
Okay, if you don't want to spend the money on Marc Jacobs and the serious upmarket brands, you can still get a fun flat for a reasonable dollar.
Yeah, I mean, this is a little man-style lace-up. These are from a really super cool new brand. Now, be careful when I say this. This is Minty meets Munt. And of course, said too quickly. These are $79.95. Perfect. And they're all leather lined.
Yep.
It's so practical.
So flats can be worn with, you know, longish skirts. Everybody looks cool.
I mean, they're super versatile. Super versatile. One of the key trends that I'm really excited about is the little round toe.
Okay, and who started them? Who started this round toe?
Chloe. Yeah. So Chloe,
the international designer.
The international brand.
But that doesn't actually always suit everybody, because you can look a bit like Minnie Mouse.
Yes. Yeah, you can look a bit like Minnie Mouse, but it is refreshing though to have like the round toe as a key trend for summer, for winter, sorry, because I mean the point's been around for about 8 years now. Yeah. So and of course women will still want a pointed toe shoe because you look sexy.
And the other ones, just let me hear. So, the round toe is a cool look.
It is a cool
look. So, if you want to look cool, I've got to say having a good heel like that is very practical. Off to work, walking on concrete because it's not stiletto, it displaces the weight. Okay, next trend.
Okay, we've got a couple of here.
Oh, yes.
The hardware trend. So, anything with big chunky buckles, rivets, lace-ups. I mean, this is kind of a ski boot variation, but super cool. And I mean, these are from Zoo and they're $200.
So for winter, that's good.
Yep. And this is another hardware shoe with hardware treatment on it.
But also, you're talking some serious money when you get into
well, they're Dolce & Gabbana, so I mean, they're about $1,200.
Yeah. But pointy toes still in.
Yep, still in.
But it's a cool.
I mean, it's sexy.
Now, I see the Yves Saint Laurent's right at the front there. You're just leaving there.
Yeah.
They've been around for a little while, and let me guess, they're from Cosmopolitan.
They sure are. Your favourite store.
But I mean, they're just fabulous. But you know, you are talking $4,500, $5,000. Yeah. Looking very good. Now these, I need to know more. Now, a silly, silly looking shoe, even by my standards. And I've been known to wear just about everything.
Yeah. This shoe has caused, you know, a storm around the world. It's either you love it or you hate it. And, you know, the girls...
How much?
Hold on to your skirt. $6,300.
That's really silly. That's really silly. But But I mean, they do it in the sense that you do either love it or hate it. What are we looking at on screen now?
Oh, no, this is Beyonce. Now, Beyonce was one of the first celebrities to try out the Balenciaga Lego shoe, and I mean, it's a fabulous shoe, but she got caned for wearing it.
Really?
Yeah, I mean...
Now, you've got another picture here of a shoe with real hair.
Real human hair, Kerri-Anne.
Yeah, does it shave or what? So tell me more about this.
These are Camilla Skovgaard, and she's an English designer, and these are part of her Autumn-Winter 08-09 collection. And look, as you can see, it's just a really simple sandal, but she's trimmed it with real human hair. And she was explaining to me the reason that she used real human hair as opposed to synthetic hair was because it moves. So, like, as you're walking down the street, you're getting like a sexy flow of hair brushing around your foot.
And it doesn't need a real trim.
No. But fans of Project Runway will know that one of the designers, and I don't want to spoil it because it hasn't aired here yet, one of the designers did do a whole collection of garments in real human hair. So, sort of, it's at the pointy end of the trend. So.
Okay, so overall, I mean, you brought along hundreds of, literally 30, 40 pairs of shoes. The flats are still in?
Yeah, flats will always be in. They're now just a practical staple for everyone.
Okay. The platform, where are we going in the next year or two with the platform?
Well, what we've seen overseas for the autumn-winter collections is we've seen, it's been sort of 50-50 mix. Some designers like Dolce & Gabbana didn't use platforms at all, but then brands like Marni and Chloe, YSL, they all use platforms. So, look, I'd say that we're going to slowly move away from the platform. Square toe will be like one of the key trends.
Square toe.
Square toe, yeah, for autumn-winter 08-09.
Okay, and as we go into high winter in a couple of weeks, off the boot.
Again, you've got a whole variation of options. You've got a flat boot, you've got a boot that's got hardware trims, so chains, buckles. You've got the Chloe motorcycle.
What is the worst thing we could put on our feet? Have you got any absolute horrors and shockers?
I think we're going to flash that up, aren't we,
Kerri-Anne? Let's just have a quick look. Anybody seen?
Yes. Close your eyes, Kerri-Anne, and bleed.
No, I'm sorry, get them off. I can't look at it any longer. And is there another?
Now this is Marc Jacobs, and I think Marc Jacobs.
That was a bad day.
Yeah, he needs to lay off the diet pills and put down the crack pipe because. These are Givenchy. Now, on my website, these kind of caused a bit of a stir. I kind of like them. They've been knitted, so
A knitted shirt.
Yeah, it's a knitted shirt.
Matt Jordan, thank you very much for walking us, boom tish, through the seasons that you look and what we should be going for. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Kerri-Anne.
We've got more coming up. We're going to Melbourne for Disney's High School Music.